an original podcast from podlatino.com.
For more than 15 years, Lionel Messi had carried Argentina's expectations like a second jersey, visible to no one, heavy to him alone. He had lost finals, endured tears, faced boos from his own fans, and even announced his retirement once, only to return. To many, his career was already complete. Champions Leagues, Ballon d'Or, Golden Boots, and records beyond counting. Yet one space remained empty, one image missing. Messi lifting the World Cup. That journey toward redemption began not in Qatar, but in Brazil, at the Copa América in 2021. Argentina arrived under pressure, with critics still doubting whether Messi could win internationally. Match by match, he dominated. Against Ecuador, he scored and assisted. Against Colombia in the semi-final, he converted his penalty despite bleeding from a brutal tackle. Then came the final at the Maracanã against Brazil, the eternal rival in their own temple. Angel Di Maria's goal gave Argentina the lead. The team fought, defended and suffered. At the whistle, they were champions. Messi fell to his knees, sobbing. Teammates lifted him high, chanting his name. The image of Neymar consoling him showed how much it meant. For Messi, it was liberation. For Argentina, it was healing. For the world, it was a prelude. The World Cup in Qatar 1 year later was his last chance. At 35, Messi was no longer the unstoppable sprinter of his youth, but he was wiser, calmer, more complete. He entered the tournament with purpose. Argentina's squad mixed youth and veterans: Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo de Paul, Angel Di Maria, Emiliano Martinez. All looked to Messi as captain, leader and guide. Then came the nightmare. Against Saudi Arabia, Messi scored an early penalty. Argentina dominated, but lost 2-1 in one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. Critics sharpened knives. Was this 2002 all over again, another humiliation? In the dressing room, Messi spoke. Calmly, firmly, he reminded his teammates, "We know who we are. Stay calm. We will go forward together." His words became a turning point. Against Mexico, tension suffocated the stadium. No goals, no rhythm, just nerves. Until the 64th minute. Messi received the ball outside the box, controlled, and struck low into the corner. Explosion, relief, life. Argentina won 2-0. Against Poland, Messi missed a penalty, but the team advanced anyway. The knockout stage awaited. In the round of 16, Australia tested them. Messi scored his 789th career goal with a dazzling left-foot finish, ghosting past defenders with elegance. The victory restored belief. In the quarter-final, the Netherlands awaited. Argentina led 2-0, Messi delivering a majestic assist and converting a penalty. But chaos followed. 2 Dutch goals in the dying minutes, tempers flaring, yellow cards flying. Penalties decided it. Emiliano Martinez saved. Argentina triumphed. Messi roared at the Dutch bench, raw defiance spilling from years of bottled frustration. The semi-final against Croatia was Messi at his purest. First, a penalty lashed into the net. Then came the moment. Facing Joško Gvardiol, a young defender praised as unbreakable. Messi twisted, turned, accelerated, and humiliated him before assisting Alvarez. The crowd roared. Argentina won 3-0. Messi smiled with joy that felt childlike. The final awaited. December 18, 2022, Lusail Stadium, Argentina versus France. The atmosphere pulsed with history. Messi's last chance, Mbappe's rise, South America versus Europe, past versus future. The first half was Argentine dominance. Messi converted a penalty, calm as always. Minutes later, Di Maria finished a flowing counterattack, 2-0. The dream was alive. Fans wept in the stands, but destiny twists. In the 80th minute, Mbappe converted a penalty. 1 minute later, he scored a thunderous volley. In seconds, 2-0 became 2-2. Argentina staggered. Extra time. Messi struck again in the 108th minute, poking home after Lloris's save. 3-2. Argentina dared to believe. Then, handball, penalty, Mbappe hat-trick. 3-3. The greatest final in history was destined for penalties. Messi stepped up first. Calm, precise, goal. Mbappe responded. Then Martinez's antics began. Saves, mind games, dances. Gonzalo Montiel walked up for the decisive kick. He scored. Argentina were champions of the world. Messi collapsed to his knees, eyes full of tears. Teammates lifted him high. He kissed the World Cup, finally, tenderly. The image spread worldwide. In Buenos Aires, millions filled the streets in the largest celebrations in the nation's history. In Kolkata and Kerala, Indian fans lit fireworks. In New York and Los Angeles, crowds cheered as if Argentina were their own. This was not only a victory for a nation, it was a victory for humanity, for everyone who had grown up with Messi as a constant in their lives. Episode 9 is about redemption, but also about legacy. Messi had suffered finals lost, endured boos, been told he was no Maradona. But now he had something even Diego never had. A World Cup won after decades of criticism, with his career nearly complete. Pelé praised him, FIFA hailed him. Fans from rival nations admitted greatness. For once, debate paused. Messi lifting the World Cup in Qatar was not just the crowning of a career. It was the fulfillment of a story that spanned continents, generations, and emotions. The boy from Rosario, once too small, once doubted, once burdened, had become immortal. And in that moment, when gold touched sky blue, Lionel Messi became not only Argentina's champion, but the world's.